Hello everyone, welcome to another Pick a Card reading. This is how to seduce your crush. So I am going to be looking at a couple of things you can do to seduce your crush. We're going to take a look at what are their deepest sexual or romantic desires, the kinds of things that turn them off, things that turn them on about you, and what you can do to work that to your advantage. So with any pick a card reading, you guys, it's a general reading, right? It's not specifically for you, so you're going to take what resonates and let the rest go. And what that means is the things that I say are going to set off your instincts, and you're going to say, yes, that is exactly my person. That's what you're going to take home, okay? And sometimes it's really helpful to make notes too, so that you know, and you can just highlight and concentrate on the things that resonate. The other important part about a pick a card reading is picking the pile. And it is important that you feel relaxed and centered and able to concentrate on this pile. So sometimes I like to just take a few deep breaths and focus on that person, see them in my mind's eye, and then I have a little conversation with them and I say, hey, listen, I really like you, okay? And I want to be with you. So I want to know what turns you on and what can I do to be with you? And then pick your pile. So timestamps are down below in the description and the comment section. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. I so love making these videos for you guys, and I do appreciate the support. This is the reading for you. I am going to be using two decks that are very flirty, fun, and a little bit sexy. The Good Witch Tarot and the Housewives Tarot. Also, I have an oracle card here that I made myself, and it's a song that's going to represent the energy of your crush. So we'll put that off to the side for the end of the reading. So the first thing we want to know with your crush is, what are their deepest sexual or romantic desires? For group A, we have the Fool, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. I see that this person really likes the idea of a secret rendezvous. They like innocence. I feel like they may be fixated on a younger person at work or at school as somebody that they've been thinking about a lot. Somebody that they have been hoping to get alone. Could be somebody from a different culture as well. Somebody very different than where they come from. They find very intriguing. They like the idea of the secrecy of the relationship. Not necessarily that it needs to be kept in secret, just that it is something hidden, something that they don't have to share with the world. So I am seeing an affair type situation that they are desiring somebody who they can teach sexually, somebody that would almost admire the knowledge that they have to give, and they really want to be up on a pedestal that way. I'd like to know the things that turn them off. Would be helpful to know. Turn them off. The Nine of Wands and the Empress. So they are not looking for an alpha female. They are not looking for a nurturer. They want somebody who is more naive to the ways of the world, inexperienced. They are not really interested in the busy alpha female type. That is not somebody that impresses them. There's something about you that turns this person on. The Hangman, Eight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Yeah. The thing that turns them on about you is the fact that for some reason you two are not supposed to be together. It would be taboo. It's restricted. There's some reason that you two aren't supposed to be together. They see that naiveness that they're looking for, the innocence. And if you're not younger than them, maybe you have a youthful energy about you. They see that in you as something that they can manipulate and control. That really turns them on. They want to be in control. So keep that in mind when you are trying to seduce them. You're not going to be able to take the lead in a traditional way, in a way that's very assertive. You're going to have to be real subtle with your approach of letting them know that you want them. They are looking for control here. They are thinking about how can they gain the upper hand? How can they make a plan to be together secretly? They do view you as somebody who would keep the secret, keep the relationship quiet. But what actions do you need to take in order to get this person? We've got the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. I'm sorry, the Four of Wands. So what you really need to do to break down this person's walls, because they have built a wall up around opportunities, because they aren't supposed to be with you. For some reason, it would not be okay for you two to be together, and that's the thing that kind of thrills them, sneaking around. It looks bad for some reason, and I'm not sure why. This could be a boss situation. This could be somebody that, you know, people in your life wouldn't approve of, or you or somebody wouldn't approve in their life. what you're going to have to do is plant some seeds on how they can seduce you. And I would suggest doing it through text or email. If you happen to, I would try to establish a friendly rapport with them through text and emails. And then I would plant some seeds on how they could seduce you, because as I said before, they want to be the one to pursue. They don't like the idea of being pursued. That turns them off. They aren't looking for a wife or mother to their children. They're looking for a steamy affair. And if you were to say something like, hey, have you tried the cocktails at this new restaurant? They're so amazing. I've been dreaming about them. That's a seed that you've planted. I do see that going out for drinks. We're staying in for drinks now that we're sheltering in place, and you have to get that to go, or even offering, I found this great recipe for margaritas. I'll give it to you if you want, if you know that they're the type of person who likes margaritas. Just things like that. You need to plant some seeds in their mind on how they can seduce you, and take that a little bit further into getting them alone, because you need to get this person alone. Yeah, you need to get this person alone, and I think drinks would be the way to do it. You need to make a connection with this person. This is the tarot's advice for seduction here. You need to make a connection with this person, intimate connection, so that implies being alone. You need to find a way to get this person alone and spend some time with them, and then things would naturally progress from there. And really play up the innocent side of yourself that they see. Really play that up, because the more innocent you seem, the more naive you seem, that's gonna turn them on. I have a feeling that they've probably been flirting with you or testing the waters a little bit, and your reaction has been to blush or to be kind of oblivious to what they're saying. Maybe they've made some sexual innuendos and it's gone over your head, or you've been too embarrassed to understand what they're saying or give them a reaction. I think that would really turn them on if they were to shock you, embarrass you in some way, would really turn them on. Okay, so the overall energy for this relationship, if you are able to kind of follow the tarot's advice, would be, oh damn, I'm so perplexed. With just one breath, I'm locked in. Oh damn, I'm so perplexed. On that, it's almost shocking. That's Close by Nick Jonas. I'm gonna put a link to that in the tab just below this timestamp. You can go ahead and open it up now in a new tab and listen to the lyrics, because I really feel like you guys are headed towards a steamy, hot, passionate love affair. Where it goes from there, I don't know, but this right now is a lot of fun and intriguing for both of you. If you haven't already liked this video, please do so now and subscribe to my channel. I will be trying to make regular pick-a-card readings, usually to answer matters of the heart or whatever strikes my fancy. This is Pick a Card, Group B, How to Seduce Your Crush. I am using a couple different decks here, the Good Witches Tarot and the Housewives Tarot, really just because they are a fun, flirty, kind of sexy deck that would be very appropriate for this reading. And then I'm going to use this oracle card that I created myself, which is just a little bit of song lyric to give us a kind of overall tone for the reading. So the first thing I want to know when I do this pick a card reading on how to seduce my crush is, what is your crush's deepest sexual and romantic desires? And for that we have the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, I think that this is the type of person who wants to be made to feel important. I don't like to usually, these are general readings, so you're just going to take what resonates. And I don't like to read from the perspective of this is a girl trying to seduce a boy, but this card does read as an older man, so if that is somebody that you're interested in, they want to feel in charge. This person wants to feel like they're in control. They want to feel like they're the boss. They kind of get drunk in the thought of having that control. I feel strongly that they're really into the idea of threesomes. They're very into the idea of like a third party situation turns them on. To see the things that turn them off. Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, they don't want somebody who's too ambitious. They want to be the alpha. They don't want somebody who's going to be too masculine either, or too much of the alpha. They don't want somebody who's going to be focused on work all the time either. They want somebody to focus on them. They want to be the king. So what about you turns them on? Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Five of Cups. So I feel like you are probably a very stable person, thoughtful person. You really take the time to think things through, and you're a little bit mysterious. They really like that. I feel like you could almost be a little bit sad, and they like that because they want to come in and rescue you. They want to come in and make you happy. Really being the king, the hero, the provider, the protector turns them on. They fantasize that a lot, of coming in and saving a damsel in distress. They also have like a very, they're a very sexually charged person. They feel like you are a very sexually charged person. That really turns them on. And they don't feel like it would be just a really quick encounter, like a really quick sexual encounter. They feel like it would be, something that you two would take your time exploring each other almost like a Kama Sutra type love there. What action can you take to turn this person on if you want to get them? We've got the Magician, the Nine of Swords, and the Star. I think you definitely have the ability to seduce this person. You have the ability to manipulate this person. They like the sadness in you. They like that you've gone through a hard time. I feel like if you were to confide in them, that is something that could lead you to coming together. If you were to maybe even manipulate the situation and make it seem as if your pain was more than it actually is, that might really turn them on. The idea of being able to come in and heal you after your heartache. I feel like if you were to allow them to do that and really let them in. So start by trying to confide in them, try to confide in them and let them know what it is about you that's sad, because they do like that there's a little melancholy side to you. Tarot's advice. Tarot's advice for you is the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So yeah, they're just kind of reinforcing here that you tell them what it is in your past that made you unhappy. And I feel like it could have been a past relationship where you were rejected. I see that if you are to confide in this person, that it could very quickly lead somewhere. But with the Eight of Wands, it does suggest passion that fizzles out quickly. So I feel like in this situation you could definitely get what you want because you know what they like now and how to manipulate that. But manipulating the situation makes you feel kind of icky. And after you get what you want, you aren't really going to want it anymore. And I feel like that this person isn't what you thought they would be. And after you have them, you're just going to kind of be like, ugh, why did I do that? So that I do see that you being able to carry this seduction out, you being successful at it, but then it fizzling and you kind of being maybe even just a little bit disgusted with yourself for even going there. So let's see what the Oracle card says, if it reads true to any of this. I'm bad at love. So maybe you picked the wrong person here, and maybe you just have to get them out of your system by having them and then getting rid of them and moving on to somebody who will bring a brighter light into your life. If you haven't already liked this video, please do so now and subscribe to my channel. I will be trying to do regular pick a card readings to help you with your life endeavors. tonight's Pick a Card reading, How to Seduce Your Crush. I am going to be using two of my favorite decks here, the Housewives Tarot and the Good Witch Tarot, because they are really fun, flirty, seductive type decks that I thought would go perfect with this reading. And then an oracle card that I have made myself. Just a little bit of lyrics, song lyrics that can set a tone for the reading. So I'm going to put that aside. And the first question I am going to answer is, what is your crush's deepest romantic or sexual desire? And for that, I have the Five of Swords, the Sun, and Judgment. Now, I feel like if I was using any other deck, I would be really confused about the meaning of these cards, but the artwork here really says it all for me as far as the Five of Swords is concerned. I think that they want a cookie cutter type of good looking person. They want somebody who is physically fit. They want somebody who falls into the mold of a very good looking, typical beauty queen, cheerleader, maybe a jock type person. You know, it's the jock who wants the beauty queen. It's the beauty queen who wants the jock. You're looking for, well, they are looking for that traditional type of person. They want to be able to win this person. So it's almost like a trophy for them. They are looking for a trophy. They are looking for a fit trophy. You know, with the sun standing out there so brightly, they want the spotlight and the recognition of having won this person. So that is the fantasy for them that really turns them on. What turns them off is the Four of Pentacles, Death, and Judgment. It's funny that the thing that turns them on is the same thing that turns them off. So Judgment here on both sides. And in this case, Judgment I would take to mean, based on the artwork, somebody who was really physically fit, who had worked hard to get there and maintain that figure. This one I would interpret as transition. And here's the stubbornness. They don't like change. So don't be that type of person who one day decides to go and dye your hair blue, or cut your hair all off, or try that really wild new eyeshadow. They really don't care for that. Change turns them off, especially if they have gotten somebody they perceived as the perfect person as far as looks are concerned, and then you go and change that up. That really turns them off, and they have a really big fear of that happening, of I'm gonna get this person and they're gonna get fat, or I'm gonna get this person and they're gonna change somehow so that I lose the spotlight, so I lose my trophy, basically. And what is it about you that turns them on? And they have Justice, the Hierophant, Chariot, put these up a little, and the Seven of Wands. So I see that you are a very traditional person. You're very fair. You're very direction-minded. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You know how to get there. You tend to stand up when you need to, but you are a very fair, traditional, it really reflects what they are looking for. You are what they are looking for as far as your personality. I don't know as far as your looks if that's what they're looking for, but definitely your personality. You are the type of person that they want to be with. And I'm not just talking about an affair or one night stand. You are marriage material here. This is what they're looking for. You are what they are looking for. Actions you can take to turn them on. So I feel like a lot of flirting would definitely turn their head to let them know that you're interested. Flirt with them, and kind of let them compete for your attention. So definitely let them know that there are other people interested in you. Let them see that there are other people interested in you. Let them know that you are looking for a long-term relationship, that you are looking for commitment, and that they might be able to have that with you, but if they don't try, they are going to lose out. They are going to lose out on a good thing. So definitely let it be known that you are a catch, okay? And if you can arrange it so that they see other people vying for your attention, that is something that is going to spark in them this Five of Swords here, where they want to win you out. They want to win this competition, and flirting, them trying to win you over, and them knowing that when they do win you over, this is going to be a commitment and not just a one-night stand type of thing, would definitely spark their interest. Tarot advice for you: have a plan on how to do this. Have a plan on how to do this, and really try to get to know them well. Try to connect on a deeper level. Don't have those shallow conversations where we're just getting to know the basics instead of getting to know who you really are. So try not to have those less shallow conversations and more meaningful, deep-seated conversations. You're going to need to work for that. So the overall energy for this, if you follow Tarot's advice on how to seduce this person and use the knowledge that you have learned here today, is your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. So I see you two really getting to know each other and to connect on that deeper level. I do see a twin flame type situation, because it does seem as if you are exactly the type of person that they are looking for. And I feel like it would be very easy for you to win them over. I think it would be very easy for you to connect with them on a deeper level, and for them to get to know you as well. If you haven't already, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will be making more pick a card readings to help you with your life endeavors. Thank you so much, friends. Have a wonderful night.